Season 9 is about almost a week old now, and with very mixed reactions from the community, I want to introduce a brand new series to the channel here on YouTube. Now, this series will be basically a road to level 100. So basically, long story short, I've been playing since Season 2. I have never hit level 100. I've hit Battle Pass tier 100 every single season. That's not a problem. All the challenges, no worries there. But level 100, I've never actually fully hit, and that's been a goal of mine ever since I started playing. Now, this will be the journey through Season 9, getting to level 100 or as close as possible. So let's dive right into it. Season 9 came with very little to no predictability whatsoever. We came into Season 9 not knowing what to expect, and thus, it was kind of a surprise. I mean, obviously, with the biggest surprise coming from the vaulting of the pump shotguns, which was basically almost a fan favorite and almost a necessity to battle anyone in Season 8, 7, 6, 5, etc., etc. But also on top of that, they went ahead and vaulted the scoped revolvers and other weapons, including the clingers and whatnot, and they also brought back weapons such as the regular frag grenades. Now, they also went ahead and changed a couple points of interest on the map, such as Tilted Towers into Neo Tilted and Mega Mall, which was formerly known as Retail Row. So very cool, very kind of new age era kind of changes to the map, as well as they added these airstreams that allow players to get around the map without having to rely on RNG, and we'll dive into that here in a second. But basically, I wanted to showcase a couple different things that I have noticed just playing Season 9 in terms of XP, in terms of brand new changes, and kind of more of an opinionated side of things, because yes, on this channel we upload a whole bunch of content, a lot of challenge videos, a lot of Fortnite locations, a lot of update videos as well, and those will still continue, do not worry. But this is more of a time each week that I can reflect and kind of tell you guys a little bit more toward my journey toward level 100. So if you guys like that, make sure you guys do pause the video real quick, give this video a quick like, and comment down below if you guys have any tips or hints or any kind of strategies to go help reach level 100. Moving on, I wanted to take time and actually showcase my stats from Season 8. These are my last stats from Season 8. I did not play a single game after recording what you guys are seeing on screen. This was literally, I think, 2 or 3 hours before the 4 a.m. Downtime for Fortnite to go ahead and transfer over to Season 9. So you guys can see here, we reached level 79, and not too much into 79 either. We completed all of the weekly challenges, we completed all the overtime and discovery challenges as well, and then moving on to the skins, we got all Blackheart and Hybrid done, with Inferno being one challenge off, and Lux, we kind of have a little bit of work to do in Season 9, but it's not out of the question in terms of achieving that. So now, going over to the profile real quick, you guys can see all the different kind of wins and third places and top 5s that we have gotten in our previous 8 seasons of playing. Now, I want to look back on this episode after Season 9 is over, once we transition into Season 10, and we can look back as to how many wins we got, how many games we played of each mode, how many solo versus duo versus squad wins we have. Either way, these are my stats from Season 8. Now, again, guys, now if we jump over to Season 9, this was literally recorded before I hopped into any game whatsoever on Season 9, and you can see that we're starting with a blank slate. Now, let's jump right into Season 9. I was very pumped for Season 9 because, as I mentioned, there was very little that was known about Season 9 in terms of confirmed features, confirmed map changes, confirmed weapons, etc., etc. So, I hopped in with this brand new combat shotgun because, again, the pumps were vaulted, and this brand new combat shotgun was introduced to the Battle Royale section of the game. Now, I do not like this weapon. I mean, I will show a clip on screen right now from our guy, ODST Storm 117. Big shout out to him for showing this clip and allowing me to use it in this video. But you can see perfectly what I'm talking about in terms of how this combat shotgun, this brand new weapon that is supposedly trying to take the place of the pumped shotgun, not doing the job that a shotgun should. The hit markers are registering, but there's no damage being dealt. This gun is very broken from the start. Now, again, I completely expect Epic to go ahead and fix this and patch it and make it a stable and usable gun. But for right now, in the first week or so, maybe less than a week of week 1, there have been one major change to the combat shotgun in terms of the damage output that the shotgun does. So there was a clip that Daquan included on Twitter way back when Season 9 first started, showing that he was standing in one spot, crouched, and he was aiming at the head of one bot in Playground, and at first it did 120 plus damage, and without even moving, just cocking the gun again and shooting in the same exact place, it did about 20 to 30 damage total. So again, that damage drop off for literally not moving at all is very drastic and potentially game breaking. So I'm very glad to see that Epic is kind of moving toward fixing it, but it is still very broken. I don't really like it too much. The rate of fire is cool, yes, and the tight reticle also allows for longer range shots as well, which is very cool and something that we haven't seen in shotguns in Fortnite before. So maybe it might take me a week or two to get used to them, but as of right now, I really don't like them and the low amount of damage that it does. I will stick to the tac shotgun, get used to that again, and use that from here on out. The next piece that I wanted to touch on was the brand new modes of transportation. With these wind tunnels, the slipstreams, whatever you guys want to call them, they are awesome. And in fact, one of the biggest Twitch Fortnite streamers, known as Nick Merckx, even said and agreed with me in terms of this and having a non-RNG transportation system in the game. What that means is that you don't need to rely on RNG to get you a rift to go, a jump pad, vehicle spawns, rift spawns, whatever it may be. These are on the map, you know where they are, and they will always be there. So I like that, especially if you land somewhere like, let's say, Junk Junction, and the next circle's down in Paradise Palms. Getting from one corner of the map to the other is so much easier with these wind tunnels now. I love it, and the fact that people can actually shoot you out of it also allows for that vulnerability aspect to be implemented with the wind tunnels, thus allowing the wind tunnels to be more balanced, more so if they were actually like a tube and you couldn't shoot through them. So again, it also allows for people to go shooting up through the wind tunnels as well and kind of use it as kind of a jump pad replacement, if you will. So again, very big fan of the brand new wind tunnels that are around the map, and I like the verticality of them in terms of how far they reach, in terms of you can get on them over by Lucky Landing and over by those factories just to the west and ride them literally all the way up to Loot Lake. So again, big fan. Moving on, what's a new season without reviewing the battle pass? This battle pass, you know, it is so underwhelming. It is so unmotivating. The only thing that's motivating me to actually go ahead and grind this battle pass out to full 100 is not only the Jonesy bunker skin, because that one is very cool. That one is one of the few skins that I actually liked and one of the few cosmetic items that I liked in this battle pass, but the XP boost. I love the fact that the battle pass includes the XP boost for reasons like this series that we're starting with the level 100, because with more battle pass tiers unlocked, the more XP boost I get, the easier getting to level 100 will be. So with that being said, I did a little bit of research on how to level up quick in Fortnite Season 9. And the key to doing that is playing with other people, whether it's duos, squads, trios, if that comes back at all, LTMs, whatever it may be. You earn so much more XP from friend XP boosts and your own XP boosts than if you were just to play solo. That goes without saying once we understand the concept of shared XP boosts amongst friends. So again, guys, if you're trying to grind out these battle passes and grind out the levels as fast as humanly possible, I would recommend playing LTMs. I would recommend playing duos and squads and teaming up with friends, whether it's random duos, random squads, whatever it may be. I highly recommend doing that. Now, something that I've been noticing a lot more of in Season 9 myself is I find myself practicing in Team Rumble a lot more with various new weapons that come out. So for example, the legendary and epic rarities of the infantry rifle, I don't have too much experience with. But in Team Rumble, where it's very casual, it's very laid back, no one really keeps track of the score and how many kills you got and whatnot, that is the best place to practice using these weapons, because you're not practicing on some pre-made course that has, you know, designated bots in this location and you know where to aim, but at the same time it gives you that real life aspect of Fortnite. People are building, there's explosions going off, there's a bunch of different variables that you can't predict in pre-made aiming and assist courses that may be made in playground mode. So I've hopped over there. I've tried using this combat shotgun. I still haven't figured it out too much, but I am determined to get a hold of that before week 3 or 4 comes out, because I understand the gun is part of the game. It spawns a lot. It's a very powerful weapon if used right and correctly. So that is my mission over the next 2 or 3 weeks approximately, so we'll be checking in on that for sure. Now, moving on, let's talk about glitches. Yes, some people love glitches, some people hate them. They're bugs, they might be annoying, but either way, I want to address something that really grinded my gears here in the first week of Season 9 while grinding out these XPs and grinding out the levels. So, day 1 of Season 9, I was playing duos with my roommate, BLeafs15, who's constantly seen on the stream over on mixer.com/Zevhadar, link in the description below. But I was in a baller. I went to one of the brand new sky bases that are introduced in Season 9, and I could not get out of the baller. Now, I asked my buddy to help me break the baller, hopefully to get me out of the baller, and that didn't work, because obviously teammates can't damage teammates' vehicles. Done. Fine. But then that forced me to go ahead and find an enemy to shoot my baller out and then start fighting. No matter what I did, I could not get out of the baller. So this glitch was known since day 1 of Season 9, right? And so obviously Season 9 dropped on a Thursday, meaning that we had all of Thursday, all of Friday, before the World Cup qualifiers that happen every weekend, and this one was a solo mode, which meant the ballers were more valuable than ever in terms of the actual usage of the ballers, and a lot of players, professional and amateur, use the ballers for actual strategies in terms of getting to late game and end game circles to go ahead and gain points. Now, after Saturday's first round of qualifiers, Fortnite tweeted this out, saying that they disabled the vehicles because there was a bug that did not allow you to exit such vehicles. Now, I was very happy to see that Fortnite and Epic Games were on top of things and actually went ahead and disabled the vehicles because of that glitch. Now, my problem comes as to the timing. I had 2 friends of mine, both streaming friends of mine, TJ and I Am McGavin, both of whom actually went ahead and qualified for the solo tournament. Now on Saturday they played, and specifically I Am McGavin generated almost enough points to actually qualify in terms of the top 100. I think he had 26 points, and the lowest qualifier had 30, I believe it was. So again, one more solid game would put him in contention in terms of qualifying to play on Sunday. Now his last game, he was stuck in the baller. This glitch happened, and he lost out on potential points because of the baller glitch and his vehicle glitch. Now, this is where the timing of the tweet comes in. Why would Fortnite and Epic Games decide that, hey, let's let everyone that was affected on Saturday's qualifiers stay affected, and if they lost out on points and turns and lives and games and whatnot, leave that be, but we're going to disable vehicles for Sunday's qualifiers. That is what bugs me the most. If it happened on one day in the qualifiers on Saturday, you gotta leave it be for Sunday. In my opinion, if it's a glitch or not, leave it be until after the arena qualifiers are over. We're talking so much money on the line, it is not worth doing this. Yes, if someone gets stuck in the baller, that sucks. Yes, it does. I am not denying that. But at the same time, it is only fair to the people that played on Saturday. But either way, congratulations to everyone that actually qualified in Saturday and Sunday and actually just competed overall. Arena is not my forte. It is not my favorite thing to do, hence why I don't play it too much. Alright guys, that is it for week 1, episode 1 of the season 9 Road to 100 grind episode series, whatever you want to call it, playlist. We are going to be coming out with these basically almost every week. I'm going to try my best to upload these every Monday, and I will always include a quick screenshot of the progress that we have made. So we are already level 33 in this season. So again, in my eyes, yes, we are 3rd through the level 100 grind, but as we all know, the XP amount to level up exponentially grows. So just because we're level 33 does not mean that we are 1/3 of the way through the XP grind. Anyway, guys, top box is that previous video like always. I'll see you guys later. Bottom box is that mystery video like always. I'll see you guys later. Peace out and have a great day.